Greetings, Starfinders, and welcome in. Hope you're having a fine old week. So far, anyway. I know it's only Monday. But welcome to the Secret Lab. My name's Jovan Fox, resident mad professor here in said Secret Lab, and a very warm welcome to you all, my Starfinding fellows. We've got an exciting session lined up this evening. We are a Lashunta down, but we'll get to that in a minute. But in the meantime, let's roll those credits and get straight on into it, shall we? Oh, yes.
There we go.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're all doing very well.
Hello.
Those of you at home may notice that we are a she down this evening. She's off celebrating her birthday and other malarkey. So yes, so I hope you'll join me in wishing our friend Ellie a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ellie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ellie.
Killer B, welcome in. Greetings, Dr. Fox. And I'll be lurking today while I do some video editing. We need to talk about the live scoring thing. Yes, I want Killer B to come and do another live scoring sesh a la your opponent. Ooh. So we'll be sorting that out soon. So keep them peeled for that. Beacleaver, welcome in. Enjoy the lurks. Enjoy the lurk. And hopefully we can tell you a fine extraterrestrial story this evening. So, to catch up, last week, our intrepid adventurers took down the crooked administrator, Nix Mazerata, who turned out to be not as he appeared. In fact, a reptoid shapeshifter, assuming the identity of Nix Mazerata, colony administrator. But our heroes handily dispatched him, and in his dying breaths, he apparently engaged a protocol in which he turned the turrets of the settlement, the orbital defense turrets, on the very settlers themselves. A scorched earth protocol. And a countdown is underway. And that's not the only countdown underway, of course. Our heroes have also come across some ice elementals who happen to be lurking here on Cryonis 3, and they have laid forth something of an ultimatum. Discover the source of the pillage of their sacred element from this moon, or be destroyed along with every other living thing on the surface of the moon. And to achieve this goal, they of course have enlisted through unknown means the arachnoid life that dwells here, and it appears to be moving en masse towards the settlement. Meanwhile, the Rusty Mustang, the cargo ship, helmed by Yarla and our old friend Clem, is holed upon the landing pad in a bit of a bad way after coming under attack by one of the administrator's reptoid pals. Dave or Steve, no one can ever remember which. And It was Dave. It was Dave. It was definitely Dave.
No, it was Steve.
Dave's dead, Dave. Steve's unconscious, right?
No, Steve's dead.
Steve's
we
dead.
cut off his head.
Yeah, Steve's dead.
Dave's unconscious in the cells.
Dave's unconscious.
Under the watchful eye of Security Chief Rubio Locus.
Rubio.
Thank you. Very good. Deep cuts there for the whole.
That Rufio reference.
It was a Rufio reference.
Yeah.
I love you, nerds.
Good pull there, Zoe. Don Dark Zoni, thank you for the gift subs, Killer B. Appreciate you, sir. Okay. What also came about last week was after wading through a not insubstantial amount of mystery and roleplay and a little bit of combat, our team have now leveled up to level 3. So you all had the chance to go away and do a little bit of leveling up shopping.
Oh yeah.
Let's start with you, Sam. What did Ormungandr get for his troubles?
So getting battered last week, has made Ormungandr even more chonky or tonky, depending on how you prefer to describe it.
Both work.
So his stamina's up, his health's up. He's also hitting significantly harder and with more accuracy.
Oh, because he was weak and ham-fisted before.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. He's like having tangled with a creature that gave him a good battering. He's obviously at a genetic, at a molecular level, his Vesk cells have gone, well, I'm not having this.
Not having it.
He's a Saiyan.
And made him even stronger. Yeah, he's like not up to 9,000, but he's getting there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else to speak of, or just general buffery?
General buffery, but also because he doesn't like other people going before him, he's also faster as well, so he's got a bonus to initiative.
Nice. Quick on his feet for a big man. Okay.
Oh yeah.
James, how's Mr. Muzzfish doing?
Blaz has become slightly more adept with his staff. There is a focus on advanced melee weaponry now.
Okay.
So he's more likely to hit, more likely to do sexy damage with Sparky Stick of Destiny. And he's learned some new spells. There is a couple of interesting new spells.
You don't have to reveal them now if you want to save them for. You can save them if you want to. It's
Fun and
entirely
games
up
shall
to
be
you.
had later.
Okay, all right. New spells for Blaz. Zoe, Clara obviously been cooped up with the arachnoids for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was given her time to think.
Oh yeah. She's been doing a lot of thinking.
A lot of thinking.
And she wants. There's a lot of questions she wants answers to, and she thinks she might have figured out a way to get those answers, even if she finds her past crewmates dead. She
Nice.
might be able to still get answers out of them, and also she can now. She's been working on her empathic connections and strengthening her abilities
Nice.
while she's been listening to the spider chatter.
Nice. Okay, lovely. And last but not least, Connor. How's our Dragonkin friend bearing up?
Well, as I've been, hanging out with my team and sort of talking to people in the area, I've clearly started to understand how people outside of Triaxis think a bit better. So I've now become better at diplomacy. I'm a bit better at, convincing people. Also, I'm starting to understand a bit better what scares the shit out of them. So I'm now getting more proficient in intimidating people, which is nice.
You're a student of humanoid nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the extended flight I had on the back of that, the ass, has sort of, now that I've recovered from it, my wings are fully recovered. I feel like I'm a bit more acrobatic now. I've got a bit more control over myself in the air.
Yeah.
I did also
time served you well.
Yeah, exactly. I have also focused my weapon abilities since I've been using my axe so much. I've now become proficient in advanced melee weapons.
Cool.
And I've got a couple of spells that may come in handy.
Being proficient in so you've ticked the box on your advanced melee weapon, I presume. Your little proficiency.
Yeah,
box,
I now get my
+4
+4 attack bonus.
Excellent.
To advanced melee weapons.
So everyone's hitting a little bit harder, looking a little bit trimmer, a little bit more match fit. Exciting. Well, she, who isn't here right now, has shot off up the foothills of the mountains to provide overwatch for the colony, to give our team a little bit of peace of mind, knowing that there's a steady gun hand overlooking the colony, providing a little bit of support to the civilians. So that's got to be reassuring for everyone to know that she's steely sniper eye sees all. But one thing we didn't catch up on, of course, was we haven't heard or seen from the hunters for a while. The external contractors brought in by Nix Mazerata to ostensibly deal with the arachnoid infestation. However, they did somewhat double cross Ormungandr last time you guys crossed paths, and we haven't seen them since. So they are, of course, still out there, a trained force on this planet, and who knows what they're up to, where their allegiances fall now that Nix has been taken down, what remains of their original mission, whatever that may have been. So, Clara is currently out at the northern mine complex, having escaped the clutches of the arachnoids, who seemed less interested in keeping her captive once the ice elementals had moved on to do whatever they're up to. So I will leave it up to you guys. Where do you want to start tonight? Should we start back at the settlement with VampZoe and Ormungandr, or should we start out on the plains with Clara?
Cat, where would you like to see us go?
You're throwing it out to chat.
Yeah, chat. Who should we start with?
Yeah. Could be a while.
They
like to think about it, chat do.
Who's more interesting, us three or Clara?
Crime Bastard says Clara straight away, no hesitation. Yeah, Don Dark's on board. There we go. Everybody's missed Clara Gale while she's been arachnoidified. Okay.
I've been slightly indisposed.
So we in that case it's unanimous. We're going to cut over to Clara Gale, who has emerged blinking into the, well, I won't say sunlight. The sun is really not rising anymore.
There is a light, though.
Seasonal
Stay
winter.
away from the light, Captain.
There is a dull.
Stay away from the light.
Well remembered. There is a dull electric blow haze, a faint glow over the horizon to the southwest, which
I'm so curious.
is oddly
You're
compelling.
black and not a moth.
But I'm so curious.
You do, of course, have active comms now. Your comms PCUs do work once again. Now you're out from the cave system, so you can get reception.
Oh yeah, this is Ormungandr on comm saying stay away from the light, which I don't know that you're looking at, but I can sense.
Well, I did say at the end of last session that she told you guys that there was a light and she'd started walking towards it very slowly.
Just all of a sudden you said, stay away from the light!
How are the two arachnoids at my sides? How are they responding to this light?
They're not really. They're not. They don't appear to be behaving any more differently than when you were down in the cave with them. They're being neither aggressive nor... I mean, you've kind of released your grip on them at the moment. Mm-hmm. They haven't scuttled immediately back into the cave, but they're kind of just, at the moment, just kind of shuffling about.
Okay. God, I'm so fucking curious. Fuck. Shit.
Do you not have some binoculars or something in your...
Well, I don't think so.
in your secret squirrel kit of private investigator stuff.
While you're looking in your backpack, rummaging around in your backpack, I'll tell you what you can see. So you are quite far out in the plains. You're a short walk away from the entrance to the mine complex, this northern mine complex. the Greek alphabet letter I can never remember. Sam's always the one who has to chime in and remind me what I called it. Thank you. Yeah, just consulting the cartography there. Yeah, so you're a short walk away from the entrance. It's pretty barren out here, but you can see the twinkling emergency lights, emergency power over at the mine complex, and you never actually made it to the mines, so
Gamma.
Gamma. Thank you, Sam. So yeah, you wouldn't really know exactly what to expect. I mean, I suppose you could call in, but you've not seen this complex yet, so there's not much to see out here. Obviously, back towards the east is the faint glow of the light pollution from the landing pads and the settlement itself. But they're quite a trek away without transport.
I really want to go towards this light. What do you think I should do?
The light is also far away.
Rendezvous at the Rusty Mustang.
Yeah, let's go back to the ship.
Okay, but if I miss something super interesting, I'm gonna be slightly upset with all three of you, especially
How
the
would you-
boys.
How would you know
Blaz
if you
votes
miss?
for light.
Shut up, Blaz!
Fine, fuck you. I'm going back to texting OSHA.
You do whatever you want to the half elf after you've finished hacking the turrets.
Okay, so back to the Mustang. Should I try and bring the spiders?
What do you mean bring the spiders? Why would we want the spiders here?
There are 2 spiders that were very helpful and freed me and showed me the way out of the tunnel. Should I bring them?
Well, that
Yeah,
doesn't
bring
mean
the
they're gonna
spiders.
be, it doesn't mean they're going to be nice to us, though, does it?
Bring the spiders, let's find out.
If you bring them and we end up having to kill them, this is going to be on you.
It'll be fine.
If Clem or Yarla die, I'm not going to be happy.
If Clem or Yarla die, I'll be...
Can I have like a feelings conversation with the spiders and just be like, do you want to come with me? You don't have to, but like, my friends are chill. You want to?
Okay. You
Oh, that's
reach out telepathically to the 2 small drones who are currently shuffling around in the snow next to you. And they seem to respond. You seem to get a sense of there is an alien consciousness. It's they're part of a hive mind. So it's very much empathic rather than telepathic. But yeah, they seem to be kind of responsive to you. And as you take a few sort of tentative steps towards the land in the direction of the landing pads, you kind of pause and you come in, and they just start to slowly shuffle along after you. So yeah, they seem to be taking the bait.
Hey guys, they seem chill. We probably won't have to kill them. I think we're gonna be okay. They seem friends. That they are friends.
Okay, well,
Spider friends.
I'm just saying, if Clem or Yarla die,
It's a really fucking weird concept for me because I hate spiders.
But you love pets.
I do love pets. Clara loves pets even more than I do.
You know what?
A lot already.
I should stress to the viewers at home, I'm not sadistic to Zoe in real life. I'm actually very nice. I don't spend all my time putting her in these horrible, like, I love this, but I hate this, and now I'm confused situations. This is purely resolved
Just Starfinder.
for Monday night.
Sure.
I unarguably like pets more than the rest of you, given how badly I got up as a consequence earlier on in this series.
In my defense, Clara didn't even see those, but she would have been right beside you, like, yes. Like, it's literally written into her character that she has a weakness for small animals, even if they are not conventionally cute.
You guys know
She has a weakness for animals.
You guys know I'm going to write all of your weaknesses, correct? You understand this now by now.
Yes.
Week 17, you get
You-
this.
It's like you do know that you can't inappropriately touch Dr. Helsig, though,
Yeah.
right?
So, Blaz episode 3 gets class struggle. Ormungandr episode 6 gets things that look like cute cats but actually want to kill you. You know.
Yeah, Clara's main interests, apart from mystery novels, are animals and plants. So I'm just waiting to get killed by a plant the next time I get kidnapped.
We had that quite plan, haven't we?
The big question for the folks at home, of course, is what's Facey's weakness? Have I identified it yet? And how does it manifest itself in terms of story? It's like you go past a small vendors on a.
His weakness is women bigger than him
on a gas giant space station, and there's a whole window full of really rather nice looking rum.
But the shopkeeper is unfortunately not kowtowing to you. What do you do?
He is not respectful at all. and he's wearing an axe-proof suit.
Oh no, I'll just have to burn him to death.
Face's weakness is his own dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, you don't need to help.
You land on a 20-sided planet.
Your rolls have been better with the dice I got you. To be fair,
they were good last week.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clara starts to make her way. You're just hiking across this frozen wasteland.
I really want to ride a warrior spider.
You are, of course, out there for some time. It is best. I mean, at hiking, you're looking at a solid hour. So I am going to ask you to do a quick survival check thing.
I mean, potentially
I still
we
have
could
my
go.
thermal things on, don't I, from before?
You do, which I think gives you a bonus.
In the ass, couldn't we?
Can you fit spiders into your ass?
I don't know. We can probably fit the spiders into the ass.
I don't think they want to go.
Probably run
in your
alongside.
I don't know how fast they move, though.
They've got 8 legs.
Yeah.
And they're
They're
big.
bigger than normal spiders. So
Wait, how big are the drones, though? The drones aren't crazy big, though.
I mean,
They're
they're
like 3 feet.
They're like 3 to 5 feet across.
Oh shit! Okay, they are quite big. Then.
They're
they're
quite
like-
big for fucking spiders. Pretty big.
If Clara got down into an actual wolf running position, they would be like at least twice the size of her.
Okay.
Give me a little.
I wish I hadn't put that thought in my own head.
Give me a little survival check. I think it is, if I remember rightly.
Okey-doke. What bonus do I get from my thermals, or do I get any bonus from?
You'd have to look it up. I gave you.
You're
they
a
should be in
blacker
your-
as well, so don't you have bonuses, just racial bonuses too?
Possibly.
Yes,
It's been
you
so
probably
long
are.
since
You
I've
are-
rolled anything for Clara.
You are pretty good, I think. But
Because you basically live on an ice planet. That's where your species come from, right?
Yes.
Get my core rule book out. I feel like it's going to be one of those nights.
Cold resistance. Grappers have a cold resistance of 5 that stacks with one other source of cold resistance.
There you go. You see, you're doing well.
So, So that would be 16 plus my 3 plus the 5 cold resistance. Is that right?
Whoa, I believe you. That sounded like an awful lot of stacking benefits. You are probably going to be pretty sweet here.
I rolled a 16. My survival modifier is 3, but I have a cold resistance of 5.
You're fine, and you're periodically going to have to do. Longer you're out there, you're going to have to do some more checks. So when we come back to you, I'm going to ask you to do that again, and it's going to be one harder on the DC. The longer you're out in the cold, especially because night is falling. And the temperature is starting to plummet. So, it will get harder through the night. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the settlement, Clara is hiking her way in with a spider entourage. What are you guys doing?
Blaz is going to take one look at the slowly bleeding Ormungandr and be like, you okay? You doing alright there, big fella?
I think I might need some feminine hygiene products to plug up these wounds.
We'll get on that. Where's the assistant? Where's the boss's secretary?
Yeah.
No, seriously, Baz, I need you to plug me up.
You haven't seen...
Not like that! It begins.
Moving on. You haven't seen her. You've not seen her for a while. She wasn't. She didn't appear to be in the crowd of the meeting. Although obviously the meeting was pretty hectic, so you might have missed her. But you've not seen her for a while.
Can I go into her office?
You can. I tell you what. Let's bring up the old Mapperino here. If you want to jump into Owlbear, folks, we're going to be in that a bit tonight. So.
Alrighty. While you're doing that, Blaz is going to text Osha and just a thank you for helping to expose the intruder within the colony.
Just to clarify, so this is the level of importance. I'm here bleeding out, and he's trying to pick up half-elf girl rather than dealing with my injuries.
You weren't bleeding out to the point that you couldn't make a tampon joke, so you're fine.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think any of you are taking this seriously enough, to be quite honest. We're in episode
actually,
17. Come on now.
I do need you to patch me up. Otherwise, I can head to the Rusty Mustang, because I think Clem said you could patch me up as well. So, whatever magic you have, or medical corpsman skills, would be gratefully received.
Wait, did we loot the body? Can I loot Nix? Or have we looted it?
We're going to loot Nix after this.
collectively loot Nix.
Yes, but first, can we patch up me?
I feel like, Blaz took my 500 credits from Steve, so I want to get in there. I don't want that to happen again.
You told him to go fuck himself and just left it on the table.
Can we stay focused? Patch up Ormungandr, loot the body.
Anyone would think.
Hack the turrets. Then
we need to
then both of us can help you get laid. But right now, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone would think he only had 1 health point left. Wow.
Actually, I've got 12 now. That's not the point.
See, he's fine.
Come on, folks.
Not a
Come
problem.
on. We're on the clock here. Come on. There's literally a countdown going on to the destruction of the entire colony.
All right.
Yeah, we need to get that stopped.
Clara, you need to reunite with this team because they are out of fucking control.
I'm trying.
Blaz
I'm
is
wading
going
through
to
the snow as
search-
fast as my furry little legs can carry me.
Blaz is going to search Nix's office. Face, you get into the assistant's office because that's a suspicious large grey area on the map. I mean, we haven't seen her for a while. Ormungandr, just sit in a corner and try not to die.
I'm going to loot the body then while these fuckers are doing whatever they're doing.
I can't heal people, so has no one got any med kits or anything? Is there no med kits around?
Yes, I've got a med kit, and if I'll heal the lizards, just get them to sit on a couch and just calm the fuck down.
There's a couch in Nix's office. Look, there's a nice little corner couch. Ormungandr get in Nix's office. Come on, I'm going to start taking control here.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into Owlbear.
You're still doing Owlbear, okay. In the meantime, yes, very quickly, because let's face it, we all know that Blaz would have already looted the body by the time Face or Ormungandr have even moved 5 feet. So I'll tell you what you find. You find another concussion grenade, which is a Mark II. I hope you're all writing this down, because you know what he's like.
I'm adding it to my inventory. I don't care about writing anything down.
He also has some armor, which, bear with me. He has an armor. It's an auto-encoded veil, Mark 1, with a tactical retractable spike.
Ooh. So what was that called? What's the armor called again?
Auto-encoded veil.
With a retractable strike.
Indeed.
Veil.
Damn, that's pretty good armor.
And
tactical spike.
He also has a harmonic locust beam, which for if you are curious about, this weapon's radiant beam can be modulated to disrupt matter or reintegrate damaged creatures. When fired, the weapon emits a low hum that rapidly grows to a shrill whine. And it has the ability to leech energy from creatures, apply force damage to them, but also heal. So it has essentially a reverse. It's like a leaf blower. It's got suck and blow. It's a locust beam, and it's the harmonic grade.
Okay.
It's a small arm, rather valuable. It's a level 5 weapon.
Wow.
I don't need a small arm. I've got big arms.
So yes, it's a healing weapon.
Okay.
As well as a destructive weapon.
Blaz
Go shoot Ormungandr.
has scooped all of that up and was reassuring the party that we'll distribute later, unless anyone wants to use the grenade now, because it's fucking mental. He's also going to, from the desk in Nix's office, take the electromagnetic stapler and put that into his
As a trophy.
pocket. Yes. We might need it later.
Also, can you give me, Blaz, as soon as you're doing the roll, can you just give me give me a perception roll, please?
One perception roll coming up. Oh, why? Because I'm in the creation sheet, sorry. Perception. I don't have any bonuses to perception, which is why I've rolled a 3.
Do I get to do a perception check as well?
You can, yes. Give me one perception roll.
So mine is 22.
Oof, okay, 22. 25. You find 1,250 credits
Woohoo!
in the office.
Well, I bet you better
You
pick
fi-
those up then, Ormungandr.
You find,
Yeah,
you
but
find the
we
petty
we
cash.
divvy them all up. Divvy it all up. When we're done. Divvy it all up.
Okay, that's your loot.
So nothing approaching a pass card or password or anything like that.
Not that you can see.
Oh dear. Okay,
Whatever.
let's go break down the door to the assistant's office.
Well, Face
Yeah,
is already
well-
there. Face, how are you? How are you dealing with this door? You're right outside the door at the moment. That's her office, just next door there.
I'm just gonna bust in.
Okay. All right. Fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of
I feel like the time for
Pop.
like pleasantries is gone.
cowering behind her desk, terrified by the sounds of battle outside, is the small waifish figure of Dido Bocks, trembling behind her
Dido
desk,
Bocks.
and the sight of a 10-foot dragon bursting through her now what appears to be toy-like door is alarming.
And I can see her behind the desk, right? She's not hidden or anything. Eh?
Yeah, no, she's literally just cowering behind the desk, sort of, hiding from the sound of gunfire and explosions, and
Okay,
now dragon kicks.
I'm just gonna say, hey, it's over now. Don't worry, it's all good. You're safe. We had to take care of some stuff. It's all good. You might want to go home and rest for a bit. I don't know. You seem pretty shaken up. But before you do, did Nix ever tell you anything about this some sort of secret operation that he had going on? Because any information you have would be really helpful.
Give me, please, a diplomacy check.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what I get. That is a 16.
16, okay. Plus DC. Okay. I don't know anything about any secrets. I just work for him. Where is he? What's happened?
Well, I've got some bad news for you, but also some good news. The bad news is that Nix was actually a shapeshifter who had infiltrated the settlement and was doing some bad stuff. But the good news is he's dead now. The real Nix might be around somewhere. We don't know. But at least the fake one isn't here anymore. The colony's safe from us and from Nix. But yeah, he did actually start a countdown to sort of turn the orbital cannons on us. So if you know how to stop that would be great.
The defense cannons?
Yeah.
But we've got to get out of here. The orbital cannons. If they fire at this range, we'll all be wiped off the face of the moon.
Well, yeah, but we want to try and stop that. So, if, if you can help us, that'd be great. Instead of just running away, we want to kind of save the operation and the planet and the people.
I can show you the control room.
That would be great. That would be great. I think you should take Blaz there. He knows his way around a computer or two. So if you could help him, if there's anything helpful in your immediate office area that you could think of, that would be cool as well.
Well, I just assisted Mr. Mazerata. He'd been giving me less and less to do lately. I didn't know what was going on, and
okay, so no like sensitive information. Then you just did some tasks for him, and that was that. Yeah.
He used to tell me everything, and lately he just started to keep things from me.
Yeah, that's because he wasn't him. He was a shape-shifting lizard. But it's fine now. He's dead. I feel like if you take Blaz to the control room, he might be able to help you sort this out and stop us from all getting exploded. Okay.
Just nods. You get the impression that she has been kind of cut out. You can. I'm not going to make you do a sense motive. You can. She seems to be.
Yeah.
Genuine. She'd been caught up in this as much as anybody else. But
while this conversation's taking place, Blaz is kind of examining Ormungandr and just kind of squeezing the most egregious of his wounds closed. And there's a hold still and takes the stapler and just.
I love the props. I'm a big fan of the props. You're gonna have to give me a medicine check, I think, aren't you, for to tell us how much you heal him up.
Absolutely fine. Medicine is +9, baby.
I just remember.
So that's a 25.
Works. 25. You're using your med kit, are you?
No, I'm using the stapler.
The staple should just break on his staples.
It's an advanced electromagnetic stapler.
Yeah, I told you we'd need it one day. I told you guys we would need it for the mission. None of you believed me, and now here we are.
Just hold still.
So you need. So okay, if you're going to actually heal any, I mean, he wasn't bleeding out.
I'll use the med kit.
You are going to have to use the med kit in conjunction with the stapler.
With the stapler.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give you a. What did he roll?
25.
25. I'll give you a +1 for using the stapler because that was pretty good. against whatever DC the med kit gives you. I respect it. And the use of props as well. I can't ignore that.
It doesn't say. It's just like. I think it's a GM bait more than anything. It just says med kit, basic med kit, antiseptic, bandages, handheld instruments designed to examine, explore, and treat common injuries and ailments. Basic med kit allows you to attempt a DC 25 medicine check to treat deadly wounds.
There you go.
But it's not a deadly wound.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to. You should be able to heal though, right? I think. Oh, in fact, maybe you can't. Without special. I tell you what. Give how many?
It's however many minutes if you rest, isn't it?
How many health points are you down? Not stamina points. How many health points are you down, Ormungandr?
I am down 8. 15.
15. You're down 15.
Yeah.
Health points.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You did hit him a lot last week.
Yeah. He was getting rinsed.
The tank, it's his job.
15 health points off. Out of how many?
Even I have 21 health points.
Yeah, I've leveled up since then. So I have more health points now. So now I'm down 15. But last week I was down more. I think.
Okay. So what's your total health points? What are you at?
27.
So you've got.
I'm on 12.
12 out of
My
20.
total's 27.
Okay. I'll give you 5 back. For the 5 back for the med kit and the stapler action. Okay. But he's still hurt. He's still hurt. There is actually a bit of kit called a dermal stapler, which is pretty good, and it does give you a +1 to your medicine check. Come on, I'm like a walking rule book here. Let's go. Okay, fine, grand. When you get back to the Rusty Mustang,
a dermal stapler in my inventory.
Put a dermal stapler in your inventory. You managed to jerry rig out of your med kit and the stapler a dermal stapler.
Fucking brilliant.
But you are out of sticky antiseptic gel, so you'll have to stock up at the Rusty Mustang. So that's it for the dermal stapler for a while. But you do own it now. Congratulations.
Wow.
Rule of cool strikes again, doesn't it? Right. Okay.
Can I do a little rummage? I guess Dido Bocks has left her office now.
She started to make her way out to the office to go and get Blaz and show him where the control room is.
I just want to do a little rummage just to see if there is anything that might be helpful or useful because she might not know what could be useful to us.
Yeah, sure. Where are you looking?
I want to look like in and around her desk,
Okay.
and if there's any sort of like filing cabinets or anything, any shelves.
Okay, give me that perception check, please.
Okay, do I have any perception bonuses? Probably not. I do not. Okay, come on, dice.
Fish.
14.
14.
Yes.
Okay, you give the room a pretty comprehensive search, but it's all notes about stock levels, worker shifts, shipments coming in, shipments going out. It's all very administrative.
I want to, if there's any sort of like important information that could be useful to Aldous in making more money for himself, then I'm going to take that. So
okay, well there are some like settlement accounts. There are some accounts. So
some like insider trading stuff. Yeah.
Honestly, not your specialty. You wouldn't really know. You certainly don't have the time to examine them or do an audit right here. But you can pocket them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like this. You know, this might get me a bit of extra bonus pay.
Okay, yeah, sure. Pocket those then. Yeah, you can add mine operation accounts to your inventory.
Nice.
Okay. Right. Meanwhile, Dido Bocks heads to Nix's office, and even she's aghast at what she sees. The office is wrecked, and of course the corpse of a large, vicious-looking reptoid slumped in a broken chair up against the wall of the office. It's a pretty grim scene. She goes white pale.
I should have warned her.
Yeah. She did. I mean, she didn't really think it through, to be honest. Clearly. Anyway, she gathers herself for a second and explains to you, Blaz, that she's. I can show you where the turret control room is.
Okay, lead the way, Dido.
Okay, so she sends you around, takes you around the corridor here, around the side, and brings you down this corridor here, and brings you to an intimidating-looking double armored door. This is where all of the defensive controls are housed.
Okay. And how does one usually get in?
Well, security and Mr. Mazerata were the only ones with the codes.
And Dabby Dozy.
We've got Rubio's number. We can just call him up.
Blaz leans out one of these shattered windows by his last spell. One of the two shattered windows, phase 2. And shouts, Rubio!
It's still chaos.
Need your help!
It's still chaos out there. He can't hear you. You're probably best off calling him.
Fine.
I have no fun. It's not my job to be fun.
Blaz dials Rubio on his PCA.
Okay, just 2 seconds because I just want to actually get something set up for later at this moment. Where is my bloody thing? There it is. And there it is. And that I need to pick up.
Yep, you got Rubio.
Ah, Rubio. 2 things. Good news. We defeated the shapeshifter that was impersonating Nix Mazerata.
Well, that sure is a relief.
Slightly less good news. He does seem to have activated a Scorched Earth protocol to fire the planetary defense cannons at the colony unless I can turn them off.
You're kidding, right?
I am most certainly not kidding. So, if you wouldn't mind nipping up to the control room, I'll send a rather large red dragon to interrogate Dave when he regains consciousness, and you can let me in so I can try and prevent the colony getting blown up.
There's no answer. And moments later, a breathless Rubio appears in the corridor alongside you. He is clearly deeply disturbed by what you've told him over the radio. Runs straight to the control room door, brings up his own PCU, and presses it against the rather serious-looking scanner to the right-hand side of the door, exchanging an encrypted key with said system. The door and refuses to budge. What the hell?
The computer says no.
But this should work. I have clearance.
Go grab Nix's body.
Okay. Face, you. I mean, you could bring the body, or you could just bring the PCU.
No, I'm just gonna bring the body.
Okay,
I'm
you just
pull the body over to the door.
You scoop up the whole body, and just grab it and just go against the scanner. like Nix's entire corpse is just a key fob.
Well, yeah. I put the PC on the scanner, but I also just smash his head into the door just for the hell of it. Just
yeah. A slight green smear is left on the bulkhead, but the computer still chimes in the negative.
Can I search his desk?
Scaly bastard must have put in a lockout.
Blaz is going to step forward and suggest that everyone gives him some time alone with the door lock. Face.
Crack your knuckles, are you?
Yeah. He's just gonna convey some expertise in this area, and give Face the nod to maybe you should go and chat with our friend Dave.
Okay.
Let's go interrogate Dave.
How is Dave doing, Rubio?
He'll wake up soon enough. He's just having a little lie down right now.
His Dave is about to get a whole lot worse.
These are the jokes, folks. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay. So, Face, Dido, Ormungandr, you're going as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blaz stays with the door. Rubio looks like looks like you've got it covered here, Blaz. So he goes as well. Apparently, I think they. It seems like you just left the smushified corpse of Nix just in the corridor next to Blaz's motivation?
Oh yeah.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right then.
Just
Jake.
so he can just every 5 minutes he can just sort of flip him off. This is your fucking fault. I've got to do this for you.
Jake,
Yes,
can I take that? Shall I take that pistol, guys, as well, just for the time being? You can have it later, but
The what? Sorry, the
we're not
pistol.
going to be able to. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to do anything with the armor for the time being. The pistol might come in useful, unless you want it.
No.
James.
Locust Beam Harmonic Pistol is all yours.
Yeah, I think we should have more than one person capable of healing.
Okay. So you're leaving the armor on Nix for the time being.
Yeah, we'll
For the
take
time being. Well, actually, I tell you what.
I've taken the armor off Nix.
Okay, right.
Right. So,
Blaz has got it in his bulging backpack.
I'm gonna resize it for someone later.
Perfect.
I'm still not even encumbered, so we're all good.
Okay, sweet. Excellent. So, Ormungandr's got the pistol. I'll take it.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
So
Add it to the inventory.
Alrighty. Okay then. So we're going to go back to our just the cast view. So, folks, you head over to the security office with Rubio, and there is the unconscious form of Dave.
I slap him.
Okay. He is unconscious from a pretty heavy blow to the head, so that does not wake him up. He hasn't fainted. Sorry. Any what around?
Any smelling salts around?
I mean, not that you can see. Not that you can see. There
I
are.
should have given you the drugs I've got.
There is a stun baton on the wall of the security office. In fact, I can actually bring us out to the office area.
Can we try a little shock? Has anyone got any better ideas?
I have something in my inventory called Rapture Dust, which sounds like it might wake him up.
Just gonna get everyone else there.
I know I'm not there, but I vote for Shocky Shocky.
Yeah, I'm not particularly friendly towards these things. I'm not really bothered whether it lives or dies.
Yeah, I'm with that, to be honest.
Because we're going to get information either way. It's just if we get it from him, it'll take less time.
Okay. Give me give me a melee attack roll with a stun baton. Facey, I feel like I should let you do this, since this was your idea.
Okay.
No, don't like face roll. It'll be a nat one, and it'll stab Ormungandr in the face with it.
Is it a basic one or is it an advanced one?
It's an advanced one.
I think a normal stun baton is just.
Jay, can I use my?
Is basic melee,
can I use my? Given my previous experience of.
Let me just have a look.
Yeah, fine. Who cares?
Have a little more faith in the face.
22.
Yeah,
you 22 a crit. Are you gonna kill him?
No, I rolled an 18.
You find a suitable soft spot on Dave's body, and as the shock runs through him, whatever shape-shifting magic or chicanery is at work fails, and Dave comes to, or should I say, Dave the Reptoid comes to. He's still dazed, still eyes not blinking in sync, but he's coming round.
I give him a few seconds.
As soon as he's kind of sensed his surroundings, he sees you, he sees Rubio, he sees Ormungandr, and immediately tries to leap up off the sofa. Rubio, without hesitation, slams back down the sofa and says, "Don't you move, you son of a bitch! Dave, how could you?"
Rubio, I'm sorry, but this is not Dave anymore.
Dave's dead, Rubio.
You're right. What are you scaly fuck? And the reptile just snarls.
Whoa. Let's calm it down with the scaly, okay?
Well, sorry there, partner. It's just a bit emotional.
I understand.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
It's okay. But seriously, what are you, you scaly fuck?
That is a poor word.
I don't answer to you.
Well, your master's dead, so you might as well answer to me.
No.
Can I just? Should I just? Can I? Should I interrogate him as well? Can I just?
You're gonna do
good cop, bad cop.
No, let's play good cop. Let's play bad cop, worse cop.
Bad cop, worse cop.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna raise my fist and go to punch him and just.
He kind of retaliates a little bit, but he's like, but just doesn't seem overly cowed. I mean, he's a pretty fierce-looking creature.
Do we know what kind of species this is, Jay? Can I use like a culture check or anything?
You can give me a. I think it would be a culture check. I think, yeah.
It says you are a student of the vast number of known cultures in the galaxy.
Yes.
You have a deep and rich understanding of the undercurrents of cultures and language in general.
Oh, actually, it would be. I think actually a life science potentially.
Okay.
Identify creature, life science. Yeah.
You are educated in the scientific study of living things.
Yes.
I have a +5 on physical science. I can give it a go.
Yeah, give me that life science, Tracy. And
I have no idea what this thing is. I just rolled a 6.
Okay.
So. That is 23.
23. Okay, so your experience. Let me just check what type he is.
I was going to say I get a bonus for culture checks about dragons, but it might not be a dragon.
You spent a fair amount of time out there, out in the black, and you've drifted from job to job, from spacer to spacer. You picked up a fair few stories about what's out there in the drift and the pack worlds and beyond. And now you've got a proper close look at an intact specimen, one without the head ripped off or magic missiled into a wall. Having been given a little time to study it, some of this creature's characteristics remind you of some stories you heard from a few old and maybe perhaps a little drunken spacefarers back in the day. At the time, you probably would have uncharitably described them as tinfoil hat types, spinning tall tales to anybody who would listen in the bar. But they had talked of creatures, body snatchers, ghouls from beyond, who would assume the identities of powerful individuals, or we're talking the Queen's a lizard person type talk. Yeah. So at the time, you'd taken it very much with a pinch of salt. And when I say pinch of salt, you thought they were fucking lunatics. But there's no denying that their accounts do tally up with what you see in front of you, and the account matches what's been going on here. And you start to question your own sanity, confronted with a creature such as this. And you'd heard them referred to as reptoids. Reptoids.
Okay, while he's like snarling at me, I'm gonna give him a proper good look over, and I'm even squinting and like leaning in.
Ooh.
And then I just go, no, wait, I know what you are. I've heard stories of you. You're a reptoid, aren't you?
He looks a little rattled by that. Certainly did not enjoy being identified. That's the first time you've seen any glint of fear, any glint of concern in its eyes throughout this process. What do you want to know? What information are you trying to pry out of them?
I'm just gonna.
You can give me an intimidate check on that.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of grab him by his neck.
Okay. Yep.
And say, "What are you doing here, reptoid?" And then I roll, and I get a 17.
17. Oh, and he was a level 2. So oh. Okay. You just meet and beat there. Just.
Yeah.
For the next few minutes, he seems to be cowed by your looming presence. Realizing he's beaten. I mean, he's down to his last bit of life. And he says,
We serve them.
Them who?
The shadows.
Ormungandr, do you want to step in here? Because this guy's annoying me.
Okay, so I'll step up and he's doing his best LA Confidential impression. Ormungandr's just be like, I think I'll just throw it straight, but pull the blow, but hard enough just to let him, so he feels it in his jaw. Just smack him across the face. Just be like, what shadows? Intimidate check.
Yes, please.
That is 20.
Okay, that does it.
Not natural 20 altogether.
No names. Oh, wow. Even the music got scared by that performance. We do as we are commanded.
Where do your orders come from?
The ship.
What ship?
On the plains. The
Crash
ship.
site?
Yes.
Crash site.
Boy, am I glad you didn't let me walk towards that light.
How many of you are there? On this planet?
You killed us.
Okay, good.
Can I do a perception check to see if he's lying, Jay? Or...
You can give me a was it sense motive? Would it be a sense? Yeah, it'd be a sense motive to detect deception.
No, 3. I can't tell.
Seems like a straight up guy to you.
There's no reason this reptoid would lie to you.
No. I don't know about you, Face, but I believe him.
Yeah.
So Ormungandr puts his fist just close to Reptoid's face and goes, see that? See that? And then just punches him across the face with the other fist and goes, smarts, doesn't it? Full reference there.
Give me a D20 roll.
14.
You don't kill him. Congratulations. Any other questions, chaps? He's still choked out, just dangling at the moment.
Yeah. So Ormungandr turns to face and he's like, torture him. It's a good idea. It's like, not because I want to learn anything, but because it would be amusing to me.
Ormungandr, I've been thinking these last couple of minutes, and I really fancy a lizard on a stick.
I was thinking the same thing.
I really want a lizard on a stick, and this lizard looks
like a lizard.
It would be good on a stick.
Like a giant lizard on a stick.
Yeah, we could share this one. This would be a family.
Yeah.
Please. What do you think about that reptoid?
Cannot breathe. Put me
down,
please.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on the chair.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. Oh, that's for the folks at home. That's how you don't focus camera. Oh, what's that?
I can't see what I'm looking at.
You know what? Whatever. It was a nat 20, which means that Dave, as you lower him down, manages to just free up. You see him kind of his neck kind of, and then you hear this, and foam starts coming from his mouth, and he's like, and it appears he has poisoned himself. The old space cyanide capsule, and he slumps onto the sofa,
pussy.
foaming poisonous foam from the gob, from his toothy gob.
Ormungandr turns to face and is like, well, I'm not eating that.
Yeah, no, it's ruined now.
And you know what? I'm not going to make you roll sense motive for it, but you actually got the impression that that might have been part of the reason behind it. He was like, it was the final fuck you.
Well, it looks like we got all we could out of him. I guess at least there's no more of these guys. Yeah. At least there's no more of these guys, or so he says.
Jay, what's this guy's skin like?
Scaly.
Yeah, but is it like, what does it look like? Is it lustrous? Is it, I'm basically saying, if I were to maybe take a trophy off him, could I make something nice out of it? That's what I'm thinking.
Could we chop his head off and,
I mean,
well,
look,
I'm like...
If you, look...
I was thinking...
Rubio has stepped away. He's pretty intimidated by your tactics. So like he's kind of a little bit like, whoa, fucking hell.
We don't fuck around.
He's just local security. If you want to defile the body and take a trophy, that's up to you.
Defile is a harsh word. I think you need to respect my cultural traditions as a vest.
It's accurate.
No, no.
It's what defile means. What you're planning to do to it.
I'm gonna. So
you're not going to give him a dignified burial, are you?
And it's like, can I borrow your axe a minute? I'm assuming your axe is really sharp.
Yeah, I pull up both axes and say which one.
So Ormungandr scratches his head and then like looks at one,
feels
the other, and he's like, I want the one that isn't on fire then. And he just uses it to scalp this like degenerate non-dragonkin, non-vesk lizard, and he puts that in his pouch for later.
Maybe we can clean it up, get all the poison out, and then we can eat it.
Damn, son.
Maybe if we boil him.
Hey,
do you,
that's enough.
Ormungandr turns to Rubio and goes, do you have any vats? Any big, like, boiling vats?
No, come on.
That's enough. You're in my goddamn office.
Yeah,
I worked with this guy.
Ormungandr looks around the office to see if there are any big boiling vats in the office.
But Ormungandr, it's okay. They're not dragons. They're not vests. They don't understand. We'll take the body because we don't want to just leave it in here. We don't want you on cleanup duty. You've gone through enough today. We'll take the body. We'll get rid of it. We'll give him a nice Dave worthy burial.
As you drag the body out, you see. I just realised we were zoomed very far out for stream there. As you drag. As you drag the body out, you see. Dr. Helsig out in the snow, who's been out there this whole time. And he's like, and he sees the body, he's like,
oh my god, Dr. Helsig, where have you been?
I've been here. You forgot about me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was a very hectic time. We just had to do what we had to do. But you good? You okay? No one hurt you? You alright?
I'm fine. I've been speaking to the settlers.
Oh, well, how did that go? Are they all okay?
They missed me.
Oh,
and I missed them.
I mean, you are a very lovable, character, so I'm not surprised.
Thank you.
Well, we've killed all of the shapeshifters now. They're all dead, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
What are these creatures called again, Face?
Reptoids?
Reptoids.
Correct,
yeah. Dr. Helsig, you know where they came from, right? They said they came from a ship, or they got their orders from a ship. Is that the site that you found?
It could be. We discovered some strange readings underneath the dig. The results are still at the site. I never got a chance to take them off the computers there.
Okay, well, it seems like we need to go there then. If you're alright going back there.
You want me to go
with you?
I mean, yeah, you're
that's good.
probably...
Maybe we should take Dr. Helsig to... right, so first thing is we want...
You know all... You're the one that best understands your research, and you're the one that would be able to explain it to everyone, so we kind of need your help on this.
The last time I went to that site, I was abducted by those mercenaries. What if they're still there?
Look at me, though. Look at me.
By the hunters.
Do you think me and Ormungandr, and we both do some power, like bodybuilding poses. We'd let you get kidnapped. Do you really think we would let you do that? You know.
I appreciate you rescuing me, and I can see that you are very skilled and muscular, especially with the... I can see from your tail balancing that you are a talented team. But I fear you may be underestimating the mercenaries. They are too very skilled.
Well, we'll see about that. I think we've got it covered. We've got a few tricks up our sleeve, you know. We might bumble about a bit, but we're a lot more capable than we seem.
I hope so. You will protect me?
Yes. I promise.
You have my word, Dr. Helsig.
Then I shall accompany you to the dig.
We need to pick up Clara, but we need to wait to see if Blaz can basically shut down these gun turrets.
Yeah,
Excuse me, shut down the gun turrets? What?
Don't worry about it.
Why would I not worry about it? If you've seen the gun turrets, they're huge. They will wipe us all off the face of the moon. Why is nobody panicking?
Calm down. Calm down, Dr. Helsig.
It's gonna be okay.
Calm down, they're incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Incredibly dangerous.
Very,
what
very
we
dangerous.
Do.
Yes, they will
incredibly
destroy
dangerous
everything.
is my middle name. Look.
Where is the sense of urgency here?
I'm like,
we've got our best guys on it, okay?
Ormungandr picks up Dr. Helsig and he's like, shh, 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 shh. It's alright. Breathe.
We've got our best guys on it. Blaz will fix this, and it'll be fine. But we need to get our ship fixed. We need to go get Clara. So we should all bundle on over. We'll leave Blaz to fix this over in the settlement quickly. We'll bundle on over. We'll pick up Clara, and then we'll make it back.
Jay, Ormungandr holds Dr. Helsig up and says, "Don't worry. We're gonna get the girl, kill the baddies, and save the entire planet."
Okay. Just one question. Is Blaz the one who rescued me then fell asleep?
Yes.
Yes. That might have been him. But that's because he's cool as a cucumber. That's how steady he is. He's going to shut down those guns. There's going to be no problem.
Can you feel the confidence that we're exuding in our friends' abilities?
Yeah. On that note, we're going to take a few minutes break, folks. Just while frankly, Dr. Helsig has a lie down in the face of your nonchalance at these turrets.
I want to briefly point out that Don Dark in chat has made the genius observation that yet again Ormungandr has picked up a cute creature.
That's what I do.
Yes, so we're going to...
Between me and you, Sam, there are no creatures that will not be turned into pets unless they try and kill us.
Before we go...
I wish I had the pet carrier. I had the pet carrier built into my armor. Then we could just put him in there.
All your pets belong to us.
Before we pop off,
just say, "Do not resist. You're being saved."
Before we pop off for this short break, everybody is somewhat disconcerted by Dr. Helsig's panic. I feel like that was almost the spur you guys needed to go, yeah, you know what, this is a big problem. Not least because from where you guys are, I'll pull this out so the stream can see as well. You guys are down here at the security office. As we pull out, you can see that there are two, these are, good 40 feet high turrets here. And here, they don't look too big on the map there, but you got to bear in mind these are 15-foot barrels, and they're incredibly sturdy looking pieces of equipment. And there are at least two more to the east, the north and the south of the settlement, forming a perimeter. They are
these jobbies here, yeah.
Yes, they are. They are very hardcore pieces of kit. You would recognise this, Ormungandr. Blaz certainly clocked it on his way past, even while staggering somewhat love-struck out of the bar, couldn't help but peer up and cast his engineering eye over these things and, took them in. She had obviously identified them originally, and she seemed very concerned by the firepower on this settlement, as it's pretty much their only defence against pirates and raiders and the like. With this in mind, please can you all give me a straight... Everybody give me a perception roll, please. As you all rack your brains, with the exception of Clara. As you all rack your brains thinking, this is a problem. Thanks to
my god.
Dr. Helsig.
That's a
I need
nat
to do
one.
another
Nat 1 for
survival
Blaz?
thingy.
Again.
Yes.
22.
22. What was the nat roll on that, Sam?
17.
And Face.
Sam rolls a 17.
Face, what was yours?
I got 4.
4.
My survival roll was 13.
Okay. 13 with modifiers.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Okay, I'm afraid then, Clara, you are going to take some non-lethal damage as you start to wear down. I think it's a
My
D6.
paw pads are cold.
It is getting very, very cold out there.
Yeah.
I think it's 1d. Yeah, 1d6 non-lethal cold damage, please.
You should huddle with the spiders to stay warm.
I don't think they're made of
Yeah, I
ice
don't think they're mammalian. I'm gonna hug this 8-legged
Do I have
piece
to
of
roll
rock.
the d6?
Yes, please. Yeah, I'll let you roll your own.
4.
Okay, 4 non-lethal cold damage,
Pretty
please.
middle of the road.
Not too bad. Okay, right, we're going to take a few minutes break, folks. Unfortunately, your racking of your brains, well, it sounded a little bit like a dice in a cup ready to be rolled, rattling around, but nothing came of it, I'm afraid to say. So,
What are you trying to say about the size of their brains?
even when we were 22, I was looking for a very special role to give you any sort of Easter egg on this. So we're going to take a break and we're going to come back to it and just do this the old-fashioned way. So chat, don't go anywhere unless it's to my merch stall to go and buy some merch, to my YouTube channel to go and subscribe, or to the Discord to go and sign up if you're not already. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're back in a few minutes. Get yourselves a test tube and I'll see you right back here. Oh yeah. Clara, Ms. Gale, Captain Gale.
Yes.
As you make your way across the frozen wasteland, you start to regret not trying to find some sort of transport for this journey. Despite your blackened coat, you feel the cold starting to set in. Your arachnoid friends are seemingly unfazed.
Would she have seen any of the warrior-sized arachnoids?
You saw a couple of
she
them
was-
shuffling about, yeah. Big boys.
Yeah, right about now she's wishing that she had have managed to
Mount
convince one of them to come along with her so she could ride it, yeah.
Well, it's funny you should mention that because your empathic link with the arachnoids, as you are probably about halfway, 2/3 of the way back towards the landing pad, you feel your grip on the arachnoids starting to fray, starting to become disrupted, distorted, and you feel once again your ears prick up as if you're hearing a sound, but again there's no sound, and it's a feeling you felt before. What you now know to be the presence of a powerful hive mind presence. As this happens, you see your arachnoid companions start to become discombobulated, confused almost. They don't seem to know what to do. And after a couple of minutes of this, it's starting to become almost overpowering to you as you try and cling on to this empathic connection you've got with them. Eventually, it becomes so cacophonous in your mind that you have to kind of sever the link to protect your senses. and you see the arachnoids kind of gather themselves and start skittering off to the sort of southeast of your position. And as you look off into the distance in the direction they travel in...
Random directions. Is that the way we just came from, or the way we're going, or somewhere in between?
It's back. It's back in the direction you came, but you've been kind of coming from the northeast, and they kind of go back towards the southeast. They're travelling back out towards the mines, but not to the mine from whence you came. More to the south.
Okay.
And as your eye tracks the direction of their travel, it's hard to make out in the dark, but visibility seems to drop off. The lights of the mines you can just about still make out some of the glow from the emergency lighting at the gamma mine, but the easterly mine, where you would expect to find the glow of the easterly mine, is blotted out. You have lost your companions, and they appear. You are smart enough to know you spend enough time with them underground to get the impression that that's where their fam be at, and in large numbers.
Big fan.
What do you do at that point?
Guys, I lost my spiders.
Well, I guess we should come pick you up then.
Oh no!
You know the sound that I heard that before I got taken by them?
Yes.
Well,
Go
not like a
on.
sound, but like the weird ringing in my ears. Yeah, that happened again, and then they fucked off. I'm not following it this time.
Yeah, good.
My hands and my nose are really cold. I need to get back to the ship.
Start a fire. Can you breathe some fire?
I can't breathe fire. I'm a Vlacker, not a dragon.
We'll
It's at
pick,
this- it's
we'll
at this
pick
point-
you up, Captain.
It's at this point in his life that Face realizes that not everyone can breathe fire.
I'm just gonna keep heading towards the Mustang. I think if I stand still for too long, that will make me colder faster.
You keep heading towards the Mustang, Captain. We'll pick you up in the ass.
Okay. I think there are a lot of spiders over by one of the mines, but I don't know which one it was. I'm very cold and bad at directions.
The mine we were in was Gamma, Captain. The northern mine.
You are within sight of the. You've been largely following the road back from Gamma Mine to the landing pad, so you should be able to find your way back, even in these conditions, relatively easily. It's pretty much just follow the road all the way there. So you'll get
A
back
lot
up.
lonelier without my spiders.
You've gotten used to them.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll be there soon. Don't worry.
Just.
So, and then
she's
you'll
just
have Dr.
gonna.
Helsig to...
She's just gonna start walking again, but she's just gonna be like, "Oh, my spiders."
Okay. Meanwhile,
Wish I had a hot chocolate right about now.
we return to
Real nice.
Blaz and the boys back at the settlement. I am going to give you all. No, actually, no, I'm not. Blaz, you were at the door, confronted by a very heavily armoured bulkhead door. To the right of it is a small entry scanner terminal. A small console. There appear to be sensors. There is a camera pointed at the door. I'm presuming you want to get in there. How
Yes.
are you approaching this?
Well, this appears to be. Blaz is going to attempt to call on his computer hacking abilities to make it through the various locks.
So you want to go straight into the console, just start hacking?
Unless I'm suffering from a massive lateral thinking failure, I got nothing else here, guys.
Have you got your magic console up?
Yeah, I can cast holographic interface, but there's, I can interface with this. It shouldn't give me any bonuses here.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really guess the password or the code, right?
So, sadly, the Starfinder hacking app that I was using for that nice visual before is apparently offline at the moment. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. But as you hook up your little console to the door computer, you are greeted with sort of base level access, and it is requiring a passcode or valid electronic key. That is all that is in front of you right now.
Passcode or valid electronic key. Just gonna grab the corpse of Nix and do his best to align Nix's PCA with the scanner.
As you do so, the readout warns you, encrypted key no longer valid. Please enter passcode.
Well, shit, I'm gonna try and hack my way past that then.
You should try passcode. See if that works.
So, bad things can happen when incorrect codes are entered. So I'm not gonna try that.
Okay, good point.
It's a good point. Okay, so are you going to try and hack your way around the? Is that what you're going to try and do? You're going to try and hack your way around the password module.
Yes.
Okay. Give me. Hang on. It's going to be a DC of. Okay. As you start to hack this thing, you very quickly realise this is a pretty heavily secured system. You've done this enough to be like, this system ain't fucking around. Gives you pause.
You're gonna have to blow the bloody doors off.
Would you like to give me your hack check?
Users, yeah.
Okay.
That's 27.
27.
Damn.
Okay.
16 plus 11. Booyah!
That is a very good hack check. Hang on, where's my thing gone?
I like your thinking, Sonata Panda.
Electric stapler, yeah, use it to short it out. That is great thinking. Love it. Okay. You managed to get with your hack. The door does not swing open, but you do get a little bit of a. Oh, sorry. Hang on a second. I'm looking at the wrong fucking computer. Anyway, yes, the door opens. Congratulations, you're in.
Hey.
You are in the door. Sorry, although I've
Awesome.
somewhat given the game away in that. Yes, there is indeed another computer, and I will show you it now. So let's just jump up quickly to the top of the settlement, where we find Blowers and Nix's corpse. There we go, people at home. And as... well, you can tell me what you do, but I'll tell you what happens first. The door swings open, and you are confronted with a darkened room. This one, in fact. Click. In front of you, you see a large scanner table. You should, by the way, yeah, there we go. It's caught up. So in front of you, you see a large scanner table with seats around it. You can see hovering above the table a hologrammatic readout of the colony and the surrounding areas, the Horseshoe Mountains, the landing pads, the mines, the roads, and all of the facility itself. Over to just to the sort of northeast, northwest of that, you see some essentially systems readouts from the various facilities dotted around: power, capacity, life sign readouts, and so on. Do you want to head in there?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. So you,
as he's sticking his head through the door, he's like, "Guys, I'm into the server room."
Good.
Okay. Up at the north end of the room, you see what appears to be weapons control and power control. They are, even from here, you can tell they are highly secure systems. They look mean. You've seen enough computers, but these ones look mean. Heavy security machinery. What's your next move, Mr. Muzzfish?
What are these green dealies?
Green dealios, they are giving more information about the status of the various reactors. More detailed 2D layouts of the various facilities.
Okay. I'm assuming this is these information screens. Tell me the status of the comms, the interplanetary comms.
Yeah. No, you can like as you peruse the room and just kind of look over the readouts. Pretty much, this is kind of the main brain of the entire facility. So most things that would be connected into a networked system route back to here, including the comms.
Okay. Can I unlock the colony's comms since they were locked down and unusable last time we tried?
So as you go to the first system, this is kind of moderate levels of security, from what you can tell. Again, password protected and electronic key protected.
Okay. Try chances his arm with Nix's PDA again.
Okay. So that does give you basic user level access. Now you're within the room, that does allow you to access low level functions, and comms would fall under that.
Alrighty then. Access to comms. Re-enable the comms.
You get a satisfying chirp from the computer, and the comms tower, as indicated on the holographic table, changes colour, and you see a flow of colour and light moving back towards the comms. And you can re-engage the system.
Awesome. Good news, guys. The interplanetary comms is back up. Bad news. The power and weapons control systems look like a badass, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to deal with them.
Well, I mean, surely if we can't, breaking it would just work, right? Surely.
Well, these are the controls, right? I'm not sure breaking them would disable whatever programs in play.
Well,
Can we eat them?
Give me,
just
Blaz, give me, as you're looking over the rest of the controls, give me an engineering check, please.
Okay.
because I think if you break the thing, giving it Orders.
That's a 21.
Okay.
Where'd you get his orders from?
With your trained eye, you identify a few key features about this room. You identify that the entire facility is powered by reactors that were buried underneath the administration building prior to the establishment of the settlement. So the reactors were moved in, installed, feeds pulled out from there. They are sealed units for safety purposes. No real moving parts. They are modules that are developed by the companies, the consortium that runs this colony. So they are like great big fuck-off batteries that were installed deep underground underneath the administration building and deliberately sealed in, partly to protect the workers above from any errant radiation, energy leakage, and so on, and also to prevent tampering. So really, the only route in and out of those is very, very, very narrow ducting that is taking some very, very, very chunky conduits that run the power out to the entire facility, including the mines. These are fairly monster reactor capacity units that are powering the place, and they are buried underneath this building. You also identify that obviously the turrets are hardened structures designed to protect against orbital attack. They are designed to withstand an initial attack, hence why they're also spread out around the colony. And they have orbital range, so they can take a raider ship out of orbit approximately 100 miles up above the surface of the moon. So anything on a direct landing trajectory is severe risk from these cannons. Really, your only approach would be to drop out of the drift on the far side of the planet and then come in on a very, very low trajectory and hope to use the curvature of the moon to protect you on your approach. They are ship-scale weapons, so you can ascertain that when fired at ground level at person-sized targets, the damage can be absolutely catastrophic. You also get a little bit of information about the construction of them. Taking them out at ground level would take some doing. Demo charges, time, that kind of endeavour. It's not a matter of shinning up there and snipping a wire, red wire, white wire. It's not MacGyver. What else do you determine from this? You also get you can see the orbital path of the moon. It's the first time, actually, since being on the Rusty Mustang in orbit, that you've actually seen any kind of readout of the path that this moon is taking. You actually get some 3D astrometric data for the first time in what feels like weeks. You can make out some of it, but it's not your specialty. Oh, and you also determine that these turrets, obviously being as powerful as they are military tech and are protected as such.
Okay. So, guys, I'm not even sure it's a good idea for me to try to hack the power or weapon control systems. I think we might need to consider some sort of evacuation here. The colony's at major risk.
Okay.
Connor, you're muted.
I will also give you one more piece of information. I do apologise. The capacitors of the turrets currently charging to full charge. That takes some time. Normally they operate at quite a low level. Doesn't take much to take a fairly sizable ship out the sky. But they are currently overcharging their capacitors. And the countdown, give or take, you're looking at like 8 hours tops tops.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Like, do we have enough time to get a message out and then get people here to evacuate the colonists? Like, I don't think we have that much time because it will take quite a while to get the message out.
Is there enough ship capacity to
That's
carry
what
all
I was
these
gonna
people
ask.
off? Yeah.
I don't think Clem and Yarla can take them off. A whole.
No, that's the point. Well, we need to fix our ship as well.
I
Our
think
ship's damaged.
I think the best way we've got to deal.
Look
with
at him grinning evilly.
the best way we've got to deal with this is either you manage to hack into the controls and we take it down, or we somehow destroy the power, or
Okay.
you know, if we can cut the wires that go to the guns, then that might be good.
Maybe have
Okay, what-
people evacuate towards the Rusty Mustang while we're doing that,
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't be in.
just as a backup.
Okay, you guys organize ship repair and potential evacuation. I'm gonna keep poking around here. Jay, can I tell what the biggest drains on the power for the colony are?
Right now, it's
Yeah.
right now. The lion's share of the reactor power is being directed towards the turrets.
Is
to
there a way
overcharge
to
those capacitors.
divert
Everything else is still
to,
functioning.
To thrusters, divert it to the thrusters.
To
instead of
thrusters?
guns.
The moon
Yeah,
does not
yeah,
have
yeah.
thrusters.
We'll
It's a
make
moon.
some and then divert it to them.
So it's got
You need to
mining
watch more
equipment.
sci-fi, man. I feel so let down right now.
Got
I mean, at
mining
least make up
equipment,
some
right?
techno babble about creating some. Like, really put the. If you'd have put the effort in there on some jargon, I might have come
I
up with
can-
something. But no.
Look, give
I-
her all she's got, all right? That's.
I
Oh,
can
just
stay
come and
at the
do it,
ship
Captain. Sorry.
If we need
Sorry, Clara.
people to be evacuating to the ship, I can stay at the ship instead of grouping up with you guys and help them get settled and hopefully find space for all of them. And maybe some of them will be able to help Clem and Yarla repair the ship. I don't fucking know any shit about repairing ships. I'm not. Clearly,
Well, no-
the last time I tried to repair a spaceship, it went great.
I mean,
Can I raise Clem on the comms?
Go ahead.
So I'm like, Clem, can you give me a status report on how long you think it'll take to repair the Rusty Mustang?
Oh, hang on. You're having trouble getting reception. Just hang on. I think it's coming through now.
Clem? But can you hear me, Clem Fandango?
10-4, buddy. What can I do for you?
Hey, little man.
Hey there.
How long is your estimate on repairing the Mustang in its current damaged state?
Well, me and Yarla are going as quick as we can, but we only got little arms and no help out here, man.
Appreciate it. How long do you think? I might be able to get some help to you.
Well, if you can give me some help and maybe some UPBs, that'd certainly speed things up.
UPBs?
Yeah, you know, universal patcher-upper things. Everywhere's got them.
UPBs. How many do you need, Clem?
5,000-6,000 at the very least.
6,000 UPBs. And
In
if
fact,
you've
call
got
it
5,000,
10. I never met a UPB I didn't like. They're useful to have in the hold. I've been through my entire supplies here.
10,000. And how long, if you've got those 10,000 UPBs and maybe a little bit more manpower, how long do you reckon to fix the Mustang?
Well, I don't know, man. I'm going as quick as I can. Why? Is there some kind of hurry?
Yeah, well, in about 8 hours, thereabouts, the turrets which defend the settlement are going to start blazing away at everything, including, I would guess, the Mustang. So we need to at least prep for evacuation within that time frame.
God damn, man. You're the hardest passengers I've ever had. Wasn't it just a couple of hours ago you were saying we had to take off because all the spidery things are coming our way, and now you got some goddamn guns pointed at my goddamn ship?
Well, the good news... The
There's
good
also a
news...
third thing. But
Well,
don't
yeah,
worry.
I mean, there's the bad news and then there's the more bad news. The bad news is that the spiders are still coming, and the other bad news is the guns.
Well, it explains
So what do you
I'm
reckon? What do you reckon, buddy?
Well, it explains what
Time-
I'm seeing
what's
on my
the time
sensors
frame?
here. Yarla looks mighty concerned.
Also, the planet's about to do some crazy shit.
What are you seeing on your sensors, Clem?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. A hell of a lot of movement out there to the west.
Are you sure you're reading it right?
Oh, I'm reading it right, buddy. If you want to have that argument with Yarla, you be my guest. I ain't starting, man. I got bigger things to worry about.
Oh no, trust me, there's a lot of movement out here.
Okay, thanks, Clem. We'll try and
We'll
get
keep
you
you
some
posted.
help.
Okay. So,
Hey, wait, can you ask Yarla to make me a hot chocolate? I'm on my way.
Well, she's a little bit busy right now, sweetheart, but you can help yourself to
Yeah,
the kitchen when you get
priorities,
here.
Captain.
I have icicles hanging from my nose.
Let's send Rubio down.
I'll tell her that. I'm sure she'll rustle
Yeah.
you up something.
Thanks,
But we gotta get
man.
out of here.
Let's
You're the
send
best.
Rubio and some mechanics down with
Yeah.
the parts, and then we can sort out the rest of the shit.
Jay, is there a tannoy system or anything in this settlement where we can get everyone together?
You could access
Oh,
it through
yeah.
the control room. You could have accessed it through Nix's office, but you blew it up.
So, Blaz, do you want to gather everyone together and say basically that we need to start planning for evac? Maybe you're the most, I'm guessing, out of... Wait, no, I mean,
Well-
Face, you're quite charismatic as well, aren't you?
You can route
Yeah,
a
but
PCU through the tannoy system.
I think Blaz got them with the giant Blaz.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
he's
Blaz, I feel you're the settlement savior as opposed to the two sadistic torturing
Look how
dragon
happy he
Yeah,
is.
So
Look how happy
maybe
he is.
you should lead on this one.
Happy to, but let me try something first. And
Okay.
he calls up Rubio
Uh-huh.
and says, "Rubio, good news. I'm in the control room. I need your help up here. Can you come and tell me what's what and potentially try and save the settlement?"
I'll be right there, buddy. And he runs upstairs to come and meet you. Rubio is now with you in the control room. I'll just grab a copy of him for stream.
Okay.
You got in. Good job.
Thanks. So, I'm guessing you don't have access to the weapons right now?
I can give it a go. He tries his PCU, exchanges his private key. He's been locked out as well. Whatever Nix did up here, he sure did a number on all this.
What in the colony uses the most power?
Well, I mean, I guess heating, maybe vehicle charging. I mean, not a lot, really. I mean, we're pretty power light. We like to keep some healthy reserves, but none of our systems are particularly hungry.
Planning to bleed
So-
off the reserves, James.
Yeah. The situation we've got is the defense cannons are overcharging their capacitors. If we can slow down the rate at which they're achieving that overcharge, or even drain the capacitors somehow, we could eliminate the threat to the colony.
That sounds like a smart idea. You'd need access to the power routing. It's not letting me in. Either way, we got to get through the security.
Anything you can tell me about the security system here?
All I can tell you is it was installed by some pretty serious dudes. I mean, I ain't no hacker. It seems like more your department, but I'd tread careful. Think the system's designed to not take too kindly at strangers poking around.
Okay. Thanks, Rubio. I don't suppose you have any way of contacting the hunters?
Well, I mean, I got their link IDs, but I don't trust those guys, especially not now.
No, me neither. I don't trust them, but it might be a good idea to let them know that they've been operating for a shape-shifting, lying reptoid who's now apparently trying to destroy the colony and any way off the planet they might have. Perhaps they'll see reason.
Well, I can try.
Yeah, you give it a go. I will do my best with the security system.
Okay. Rubio steps out into the corridor to go and try and raise the hunters, I guess. Blaz, you are faced with the high security consoles.
Blaz
Give me a
going...
perception check.
A perception check again.
As you inspect the system more closely, because as you kind of crack your knuckles and really see what you're dealing with here. You're popping open excess hatches. You're inspecting
18.
the wiring. It's high tech. It's not your usual experience. But you think you know where to start.
Sci-tech, did you say?
It's high tech.
High tech. Apologies. All right. I guess I will make some gentle overtures to the system.
Okay. Try and hack that password module then.
It's a 22.
As you start to tap away and poke your little electronic screwdriver under its bonnet, you hear a relay engage, a fast capacitor whine, and you're like, it's like the meme, you know, it was at this moment he knew he'd fucked up.
He fucked up.
Can you give me a reflex saving throw, DC 14, please?
Yep. 4.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You're not gonna like this. I'm gonna have to roll a lot of dice now. Give me a second.
Oh dear.
Is Blaz gonna die?
Jesus.
It's never good when a DM says that.
Okay, you take 16 electrical damage as an arc of electricity rips out of the jolting console trap that was protecting this system and launches you across the room.
16?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I mean...
That's a
Blaz
shocking amount of damage.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Blaz quite liked it. But he is
It's ruined his
all
coat.
out. Yeah, he's smoking. He's just going to communicate what's just happened to the guys in. The computer terminal is quite well defended.
But you're not dead though.
Well, duh.
Okay, well that's good at least. Take a 10-minute break.
Rubio comes bursting through the door and is like, "What the hell was that? Oh damn, are you okay?" And presumably more stuttering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly less stuttering as Blaz recovers, and just kind of cocks an eyebrow and a lens at Rubio. It's like, yeah, I'm great.
Rubio goes, "This is ridiculous. I know Nix. I've known him a long time. I mean, he was a good administrator before he, well, you know. But he wasn't so bright. I mean, he was a middle manager type. He must have left a copy of his passcode somewhere. Must have left it in a file or hidden it somewhere or written it down or something."
I checked his office earlier. Didn't see anything. Where did he spend most of his time?
I mean... Yeah.
Face, what happened to that stapler?
I've got the stapler.
Yeah, that's
Is it the stapler?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you examined the stapler?
Is there a passcode?
Well, it's written on the back of the stapler.
Just on a printed label.
Blaz
The password is
removes.
password.
Oh my god, if that's a real thing, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Right,
Blaz
password
examines
1, 2, 3,
the
4.
stapler carefully.
It's a stapler. You don't see anything on the stapler.
Wait, it's the password stapler.
Oh my
It must
god.
be.
Stop it. You're gonna get us all killed.
Ellie, why did you leave me?
You know, at the start of this episode, I thought, is 8 hours too long a countdown?
Wait, Rubio's obviously trying. So
Yeah. Rubio, where did Mazerata spend most of his time?
yeah.
I mean, he was in his office. He strolled around town. I mean, he was like the rest of us. He nowhere in
Where,
particular.
have we searched his personal quarters?
Yeah, is there anywhere that he would go that we... Like, did he ever sneak off anywhere?
Not that I know of.
Well, wait. Let's right. So we swept his office, didn't we, Jay? We've already searched his office.
Yep.
Are we just missing something like
Why did-
blindingly obvious?
Well,
Jay just sounds so
there is-
defeated.
There is still this kind of large grey box in the middle of the map on Owlbear, but
Right. I'm going into the big grey thing.
Sure. You know what? Just for speed, right? Ormungandr runs around all of the rooms, searching them all, gives them a really good once
There's
over.
nothing.
Like I say, I won't put chat through this. He uncovers that there are 2 toilets, a storeroom, and a little utility cupboard. There we go. And I'll show that to chat. There we go. There we go. Definitely 2 toilets. Ormungandr plunges his hand around the fucking U-bend of a couple of bogs. Checks every shelf. You know, doesn't find anything of note. Doesn't find anything of note.
Does he not have like a pad on his body or something
I
that
feel
you
like
guys
notes
could
was
rifle
a-
through?
No pad on his person. No, nothing.
Or on his desk?
Nothing on Nix's.
Oh wait, you blew
Nix's
up his
body.
office, didn't you?
Yeah, but the office has been blown.
Can we
up.
search? Ask Rubio. What about his personal quarters? Where are his personal quarters?
They're across town.
Right.
Would he have
I'll head
password?
over to his personal quarters and search
Would he-
them.
Would he have his password on his like PCA? Can we get into that? Have we tried?
you can try and hack his PCA, sure.
It might just be unlocked, you know.
You try hacking his PCA. I'll check out his personal quarters. If that doesn't work, I think we pretty much established that Jay is leaving the countdown in place, and we need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Blaz, give me a hacking roll on his PCU.
17.
You get in. You're in his PCU.
Okay.
On his PCU, you find for someone whose job was administration. Doesn't seem to be a lot of important stuff on there. Seems pretty empty. Seems like he wasn't a big PCU guy. You know, like there's access to all the you know the systems and stuff. You know, he needs to tap into. You know, all the data logs and all the thingy. You know, the colony logs and stuff. But in terms of record keeping, doesn't seem to be keeping a lot of it on his PCU. Can I just take a moment to
I
welcome
think you're
in
muted, Face.
Manapot Studios. Hello, heyo, Starfinders. Welcome in. Very nice to see you. My name's Javen Fox. Welcome to the Secret Lab. And yeah, we are currently in the middle of a very, very perplexing mystery. Right now, the moon of Cryonis 3 is under deep threat. A mining facility. It's been infiltrated by reptoids. We've taken over its administration. It's under threat from the arachnoid species that live on this planet, controlled by ice elementals. There's all manner of shit going on. The turrets that protect this colony are overcharging right now, turning their fiery doom upon the settlers themselves. Right here, Blaz Muzzfish, down at the bottom, computer expert, is trying to hack his way into the control systems to save the colony. But he's just been shocked across the room by a pretty nasty jolting console trap. And now, these guys are racking their brains trying to work out how to get into this system that could end the entire settlement. If only they had the goddamn password. But unfortunately, it appears the secret died with the administrator.
What about Dido?
Wait. Zoe, can't you talk to the dead?
Yeah, but I'm in the cold.
So why don't... Right, okay.
I also don't know what any of you are doing.
Okay, I'm picking up. I'm picking up Dickface Mazerata's body. I'm taking his body to the ass, and I'm driving with his body to Zoe.
Right. Stop. Everybody who is currently watching this show, everyone at home. Hang on. I'm going to a one shot. Right. Everybody who is out there. Right. I don't care if you're lurking. Right. If you haven't really been engaging so far, I get it. That's absolutely fine. I don't blame you. It's nice just to chill on a Monday night and be told stories, right? Or at least hear a squabble. But listen up, right? These guys need you, okay? Oh my god, my scenes are now suddenly starting to jump all over the place. Okay, hang on, look at me, chat, right? I want everybody right now to go to my redeems. And I want you to all roll a d20 for me. Now, according to my view count, there's 10 of you watching. Thank you, by the way. It's lovely to have you. Everybody give me a goddamn d20 right now. Honestly, help these guys out. If one of you rolls a natural 20, I will chuck 'em... I'll chuck 'em bone. That's a 3, that's a 6. Oh dear, you got... Oh, 18, close. It's a 4. You guys suck. It's another 4. Come on. RPG gods. Fix my command. I know fix my command. Help me fix it. Arcanon. Come on, guys. You can do it. Just keep rolling. That's another 5.
Are we just being really obtuse?
I don't feel like we are, but apparently, like, I don't know.
Oh,
I feel
dear.
Like
Look, they're desperately trying to help you out, guys.
I think Jay makes all of these intricate links that he thinks we're going to get, but then we just don't get them.
I can't wait to tell you how intricate I've been.
In my defense...
You tell us all the time, to be fair.
In my defense,
guys, you got
I'm
it.
traipsing through the snow.
Come on,
I've
you
got nothing
this.
to do with this.
It's
Is
another
the password
15.
like? Is there any sticky notes around with the password on?
I was thinking that when he kept saying note.
Yeah, he kept saying note. I was like, is there any notes around?
They are absolutely killing themselves out there to try and give you a nat 20, but they are failing miserably. Hey, who gave chat Facey's dice? Honestly.
Yeah. Wait. If they've got my dice, let me roll one. Let me roll one on my desk, and we'll see. If they've got my dice, then these dice should be pure and clean.
Oh,
This is the most amount of chat interaction I've had for about 6 months, by the way. I have to do this. I need to do this every week.
I got an 11. I've still got my own dice.
I rolled a 16.
Right, okay, we're gonna... Well done, chat. Thank you. You know what? You've got to be in it to win it, and you guys were really in
There's
it.
another 18.
Okay, I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds, and then I think that's your lot.
You've gone back to the old overlay screen, by the way.
Oh no, it's fine. That's fine. I wanted to bring you guys back in.
No, I mean the one that's missing.
Oh. Thank you. That one. Sorry, it takes a second to catch up at the moment. I think it's all the redeems coming in. I can't believe none of them have got that 20. It's wild.
What are the odds?
What the hell? Seriously, guys, what the hell are we missing?
I am not getting it.
Right?
Okay, well, you know what? It looks like best thing you can do is just carry on trying to hack that terminal if you dare.
I think my plan of destroying the guns.
Because I can't do it for you. I can't do it
I mean,
for you.
I like the idea of just get everyone that matters out and let the entire rest of the planet and everyone on it burn.
Can we cut the wires that power the guns? I think that's like... I think
Thank you for all the redeems, everybody.
If we can do that.
Top marks for effort. I tell you what, you think you tried harder than these lot.
Wow.
Sorry, there was no need for that.
Wow.
I really wanted to chat to show you how it was done. I wanted them just to boss it first roll.
Someone got a nat 1. Can we count that?
Chat's loss is the party's game.
Yeah, no, the chat are rolling for the hacking DC, right? They got a nat 1.
Right. What's it going to be, gang? What are you doing?
No, I think we just get out of here. I can't think of anything else to do.
Blaz, are you giving up on this console?
If we get out of here and leave the planet, and we leave the whole rest of the mystery to die, and we never get to find out what the fuck was going on. If that happens, I'm gonna be very annoyed in character.
Right, so we've checked. The only thing we haven't checked is his.
2 1s in a row.
Is his?
Well, you guys are working out a plan. I'm going to. I'm going to. Go on.
I mean, I don't know. Where's Dr. Helsig? Let's get Dr. Helsig in. Let's see what he might think. What if he can think of anything.
Okay, just while you go, remind me how you do spoilers in Discord again. What's the thing? What's the background command?
The like vertical
line
hash. 2 of those each side of the thing that you want to mark as a spoiler.
Now I'm going to need you guys to really be on the old honor system here, party people.
Yeah, we're not going to look.
I'm going to do this just for those of you who are in chat who are on Discord. So I'm going to pop this in general chat with a spoiler for those of you at home, just for the people at home.
I will not look.
19.
Oh, someone rolled a 19!
The rolls are still coming.
Now, I hope you all enjoy this at home, folks. Oh no! Don't! No, it's not done it. Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! The spoiler didn't work. Fucking hell. Why is the okay, nobody go on general chat in the party.
Okay, I'm gonna mark it as red because otherwise the notification will
mark that shit as red right now. Okay, what are we doing, folks? Sometimes you gotta have some fun with chat, you know what I mean?
I will try again with the terminal, cause fuck this thing.
Chat, I've got a few minutes to read it, then I'm gonna have to delete it. Get on the Discord if you want to know what's going on. Right, you're going to have another crack at the terminal. Give me that hacking roll. Come on, Blaz. Come on, Blaz. You were born for this.
Come on.
You got anything you can buff or boost it?
I was just looking. There's none of my drugs or anything work on intelligence.
The drugs don't work. They just make you
The drugs don't work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a 27.
Are we in?
You make it past the encryption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, man.
You have, with a 27 as well, not only are you able to shut down the overcharging and save the colony, but you also manage to gain control of the turrets. You have root access to the turret controls.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Crisis
Boys,
averted.
By the way,
Fixed
folks,
it.
you may
All fine.
party. You may now go into the general chat on Discord
Yeah,
if you wish to know what I posted.
What?
I want to see your reaction.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
What the actual fuck?
How? Why would you not just remind me of that? If it's on my body, why just remind me?
Oh, you son
In my
of a
defense,
bitch.
I don't think I was here when that happened. I think I was lurking in chat.
Sam's just
I didn't know
stunned
that.
silence in the corner.
Oh my god.
You were so obsessed with the stapler, and it was the same process by which you took the stapler. My god.
You didn't even it wasn't even a pickpocket. You just like reached in and took it.
Honestly, I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. I must have missed it for some reason.
But you got that did happen though, right? You remember this happening?
No,
I think that happened. That was the week before I took my break.
No, I remember.
I don't think I would. I think I must have gone
Because
to the
if that
toilet or
happened,
something.
if that happened the same time that the stapler thing happened, I was actually here when that happened.
Yeah, you all had
I
all had
just don't
stapler tunnel
remember.
vision. That's all you remembered about that interaction was the stealing of the stapler, not the pickpocketing of the slit.
That's it.
No, so you
Nobody
pickpocketed it from his
pickpocketed
assistant.
Mazerata.
No, it's from his assistant.
Oh, from his assistant.
She didn't know what it was.
In my defense, I did say, ask Dido.
She didn't know what it was anyway.
When would I have pickpocketed something?
No, it wasn't you. It was me.
Oh, so
But it
it's
was
not...
this. I'm sorry. This is a classic. Do you remember that thing you did 5 sessions ago?
So did you give me the note? Is that why I've got it? Why is it in my inventory?
No.
Sorry, I forgot who
stole,
did it. It seemed like such a you thing to do.
I stole
Okay,
two
so
pens, two pens, a space
you were
tampon, and
causing
apparently a
tizzy
scrap of
about the
paper with
stapler.
a fucking series of letters, numbers on it.
Okay, so I'm absolved of all blame in this.
Yes.
This is entirely on
Yes.
Blaz. Okay.
Right, that's great. The guns are shut down. Let's get fantastic
No.
work, James.
No, the guns are not shut down, and Blaz kind of does some work on the keyboard quickly and just kind of waggles them. So the barrels, these 15-foot barrels on all the turrets, are like
Excellent. You
no,
have
not
control.
shut down.
That's better. You have control of the guns. So why don't? I've got an idea. You
Still go to
can
the
still.
site.
You can still. Yeah, we want to do that. But also, when the time comes, we can come to the hunters, make out like there's still an issue, get them to fly into the settlement and shoot them.
Yeah, we should kill the hunters. We should definitely kill the hunters.
Well, hang on.
Put in that.
Giant swarm of spiders coming. Why are we talking about killing hunters?
I think Clara's got the spiders. on
Because
the
those
ground,
people are. Insert very, very rude expletive of your choice.
Yeah, we
into
need
that
to
space.
The hunters, they've got to go. They're not long for
Yeah.
the pod.
But let's get Clara now. Let's go pick up Clara. Let's get those. Let's get those
Alright.
UBPs to
Yeah,
clam.
let's get the ship fixed. I can't believe we
Blaz is staying in the control room and having a 10-minute rest to recover from being fried.
Oh, can I? No, wait. First, before I go, I'll go and shoot. I'll go and shoot Bilaz with that cool gun, which allows me to heal.
the healing gun.
No, it's only stamina damage. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 10-minute rest will heal you up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a 10-minute rest in the ass.
So everybody's having a nice little rest.
Yeah.
Well, Blaz is going to kind of
Am I back at the ship
not
yet?
resist the temptation to put his finger back in the socket. Like, oh, that was something.
Such a bunch of
think I s-
wrong-uns.
I think I saw some stuff, you know.
While you're doing that, actually, just while you're taking a rest, you just kind of like you just try and get comfortable on these awkward chairs, and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" You pull out some pens and an old scrap of paper through your pocket, and you're like, and you just, out of curiosity, just poke it into the system, and it all goes, and you're like, motherfucker. I want your character to know it.
Blaz takes one of the pens and draws an enormous penis on the console.
Yeah, points the turrets up into the ether wherever the GM might live.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Give me 2 seconds. I've got to get another beer. Plan your next move. Clara, you are just arriving back at the Rusty Mustang. And then we're going to push on
My
for
next
the
move
last,
is to
last
make a
20
hot
minutes.
chocolate.
Yes, okay. Clara's making a hot chocolate. Everyone's having a short rest. I'm getting a small beer. Give me 2 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to leave chatting with it. I think this. I can't work out whether this is just backlog on the redeems. I feel like they're still going for nat 20. I'm watching just chat go mad with redeems. Nobody said anything for like 10 minutes.
So frustrated that they
What's
won't
great
roll
is,
a 20.
yeah, they've rolled a nat 1 like 12 times by now, and still no nat 20.
Another one just appeared. Oh my god. This is actually rigged. This is honestly rigged.
I genuinely, I promise you, I wasn't there for that.
19.
I'm so mad about that.
Pickpocketing.
I'm so mad.
The thing is,
I honestly don't
now we've been
remember a scrap
reminded
of
of it.
paper.
I do remember it, annoyingly.
Okay.
I remember pickpocketing her. I remember getting.
I was so
you get a couple of
distracted.
pens
I
and a
remember the
futuristic feminine
dumbfounded-
hygiene product.
I remember
Yes.
the dumbfounded looks on mine, Ellie's, and Sam's faces because Connor was so distracted by the fucking stapler. We probably weren't listening to anything else being
feel
said.
like
I said come up with a plan, not argue
Yeah, we
about
have a
the
plan.
notes.
So,
Plan
Face
is
and I,
have hot chocolate and
Face
tell
and I,
them that I'm on the ship.
right. So,
Well, you're
I'm
telling me
going to
the
go
plan.
to Rubio.
I'm gonna do 2 test tubes for Don Dark Zoni, who gifted a tier sub to Killer B and to Manopot Studios. Thank you, Don Dark Zoni. You're appreciated. Here are your test tubes.
So we're going to go to Rubio. We're going to say to Rubio, we need about 10,000 UPDs. How big would that be, Jay? Well, can we fit those on the Mustang? On the ass, sorry.
Oh yeah, you can get those on your wagon there, yeah.
Right. So
We
we
got
need
those.
10,000.
We need a couple
Rubio.
of mechanics. As
Yeah.
well.
Do you have anyone who's skilled in ship repair or sort of basic repair?
Oh, we've got all kinds of engineers. Sure, we can send a few people your way if your ship's hurting.
Yeah, if you
also,
could give us a
Rubio,
couple.
We now have control of the gun, so everything's cool.
That's sure is a relief to hear.
But we should still evacuate the planet.
Well, why? If we've got the turrets fixed and we've dealt with Mazerata.
Well,
Yeah, because the planet's gonna go do some crazy shit, and it's gonna happen kind of soon. We've got time to evacuate, but it's gonna happen. I mean, you shouldn't be on the planet when it happens. So
what's the capacity for people? What ship capacity do we have? What's the total population of the settlement, and do we have sufficient ships to remove them off world? At the very least, temporarily.
you should get the message out and get it done within definitely the next week or so.
What?
think we have-
Are coming to attack.
Yeah, the ice elementals, and it wasn't a week; it was like 24 hours.
Hang on, so
It was 2 cycles.
we've got
and I
2
think I
cycles.
wasted
the
one.
arachnoids are coming as well.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I feel like I've missed something here.
Wasted is harsh.
You know what I mean.
Why are
I'm
the
burned.
arachnoids
We've spent
attacking
a day.
here? They were up at the mines. Why are they coming here?
So, the arachnoids are being controlled by ice elementals.
I feel like this is
They-
gonna break
they-
his mind.
They say that someone has been stealing the source, has been taking whatever it is on this planet that is important to them. And if we don't find out who that is, they're going to destroy everyone on this planet. Now, we might be able to find out who that is. We still need to investigate the crash site where Mazerata and Dave and Steve seem to have been invasion of the body snatchered. But we don't know we can do that in time. So you need to get everyone together, and we need to have a backup plan where we can remove these people from this planet so they don't get murdered.
Well, the arachnoids have all been moving out west towards the mines. If they're coming here, they're gonna be coming.
They are heading in this direction.
Yeah, but they're gonna come past the landing strips. If I send all my people out to the landing strips, the arachnoids are gonna hit them quicker. But if I keep them here, at least I can protect them. We got the turrets now. We got the walls.
Just a
That's
quick.
true.
Clara did tell you that the arachnoids were all heading towards the mines.
Heading towards the mines.
Yeah, she did say they were heading back towards the
Yeah,
mines.
they're coming from the mines towards the settlement. Sorry, they're coming from the west. They're coming your way, basically. If I described it wrong, yes. But if I described it
that
poorly, it's
way.
me. No, they're coming from the west, going eastwards towards the Horseshoe Mountains.
Oh.
So they've come down from the foothills, round the settlement, through, like, to the north and south mines, and then they're kind of now redirecting towards the...
Right. Okay.
Oh,
so
so the 2 I was with were going towards the Horde, but the Horde were coming towards me.
You got it. Sorry if I didn't describe that very well.
no, that makes sense.
Okay.
Rubio. Okay, you make a good point, Rubio. But are there enough ships to evacuate people off planet?
We haven't got enough ships to do it on our own. I don't know what the capacity of your ship's like. I mean, she seemed like a big one. Maybe
What's
people
the
just took what they
total
could
number?
carry. Maybe we get off on that. But
What's the
I
total
don't know
number of
about
people in
leaving
the
the whole
settlement?
moon. I mean, you think it's that bad?
Yes. We also think that potentially this moon is about to
do some crazy shit.
Yeah, do a. There's going to be some sort of geological shift, some serious geological shift, which may have been what created the Horseshoe Mountains in the first place.
That's not supposed to be happening for another couple of centuries. Are you sure about your data?
We are 100% sure. Trust us on
One
this.
of the reasons that Dr. Helsig was kidnapped was because he'd discovered that this was about to happen. Either way, however you look at this, at some point we're going to have to be able to get everyone out of this settlement and off this moon. And at some point, I mean in the next 2-3 days at most.
Well, look, I hear you. There's some weird shit going down here, and I don't think I don't feel qualified to deal with it. I just got to keep my people safe. That's my job, and they're my family. If they're in trouble, I want to protect them. That's all I'm here to do. But where'd you? I don't know where to go here. The idea of marching them all out into the waste towards the landing pads, towards a swarm of arachnoids.
Keep your people here. We need to fix the Mustang. Whether or not we can actually then bring the Mustang closer to the settlement, that might be a possibility.
Well, all right. Go ahead.
At least, like, everyone can stay here, but we do need 2 mechanics at least to go to the ship and help fix it.
Okay, well, I'll send you a team whenever you need. I'll get those UPBs out to your pilot, and we'll get it fixed. We ain't all getting off this rock without your ship.
But the interplanetary comms are back up, so you should definitely call for help and get some ships down.
Well, I will, but that's going to be at least a few days. I mean, we're a few days of drift communication out from the nearest settlement. I mean, we're out in the backwoods here.
Yeah, but I mean, if we manage to deal with whoever's taking this thing that the ice elementals are after, are protecting, then we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. We should have a bit more time before the planet goes tits up.
Well, it sounds like we got a plan. Let's move with a purpose.
Yeah. Let's get it sorted.
Okay, let's go. Rubio double times it out of the administration building, heads out to talk to his people. They trust him. And he's a leader. And soon outside is a flurry of activity. People are starting to pack up their precious belongings, whatever they can carry. A team of mining engineers start to gather up UPBs, load up one of their transport speeders with
excellent
materials. They send they dispatch a team out towards the Rusty Mustang to go and aid Clem in his repairs. So the question now is, what are the rest of you doing? Clara, Ms. Gale, you are back at the Rusty Mustang. You've had your hot chocolate, or you're having your hot chocolate.
Can I make a suggestion, guys, as a team? While all this is happening, we regroup, and we head to the crash site.
Yeah, we'll be on our way to the Rusty Mustang.
Okay.
To pick up Clara.
So
I was gonna say she's mostly just gonna be waiting because they told her to meet them at the ship, so she's just gonna be warming herself up and waiting for them and seeing if she could do anything to help Clem and Yarla while they wait. Even if it's just reassuring them.
And Blaz slave the turret control to his PCA.
You can what you can do is transfer the access codes up to She, who's currently on Overwatch.
Okay.
She agrees to come down from the mountain and position herself on the roof of the administration building. It sounds like that's going to be the best place for her to provide cover for the gates if this is where the settlers are staying. She's going to position herself as a sniper on top of the administration building, where she can stay close to the turret control room, which frees you up to join the rest of your party at the Mustang.
As Blaz leaves the settlement, he kind of looks furtively around to see if he sees Osha on his way out.
She is packing up crates at the bar, separating out what's truly valuable and what's just stock.
What do we do with? Sorry.
He doesn't stop. He just gives her a nice big wave on the way past. I'll call you.
She looks pretty consistently baffled by you. Like your persistence at kind of generally being in like pull mode, while she's like, I'm literally packing up my life's belongings to evacuate this planet. I'm currently preparing to become a refugee from my planet and my job, and you're like, hey. She's oddly charmed, but emphasis on the oddly. Clara.
Ormungandr picks up. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
So Ormungandr picks up Mazerata's body, like a small case, and like takes it with him to put in mule for later processing.
So we'll just bundle in with Dr. Helsig, go pick up Clara.
Okay, so to clarify then, Muzzfish, Ormungandr, Sorotos, and Face, and Dr. Helsig are all in the ass headed out to the Mustang.
And Dr. Helsig.
Okay. Meanwhile, Clara is back at
and
ship,
Mazerata's
awaiting
body.
the return of... Yes. Awaiting
I'm also going to, keep an eye on those sensors with Yarla.
Yeah,
Just
we're going to join you
trying-
now. That's where we are right now. We're on the Rusty Mustang. Clem is still up on the top of the ship, just hammering away, trying to get this thing space-worthy. But Yarla's working from the bridge, where you currently find yourself. And yeah, up on the readouts of the Mustang, you can see the ominous kind of sensor readouts looming on the horizon, moving this way. It's a big, homogeneous mass of organic life, and it is, as the crow flies, heading direct to the settlement via your position.
I don't like the look of this. It's all one bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can, not sure my powers of persuasion can work against that many of them at once.
Well,
I suggest we go and check out the site that Helsig mentioned.
That's where you guys are going. You're just on the way to pick up Clara at the moment. That is literally what you're doing after this.
I don't know how you spent all that time underground with those critters. It gives me the creeps.
Well, the critters themselves aren't actually that bad. It's the elementals controlling them that are the problem. If we can stop them, all the arachnoids should stop.
Well, I don't know about these elemental plane types. A bit outside of my experience. I heard of things like that, but we ain't really crossed paths with anything. But how are you gonna stop something like that?
I don't know. I mean, running away seems like a great option.
Why are they doing
Probably
this
the
to
best
us anyway?
Well, apparently someone has been stealing a resource from this planet, moon thing, that Clara would definitely know what it is. I don't. Is it a planet or a moon?
It's an ice moon. It's a big moon.
It's a moon? Okay.
Oh, there's stuff that they're mining here?
Not that stuff. Different stuff. Glowing stuff. That is apparently what ties the ice elementals to this, links their plane with ours. Someone's been stealing it from them. And for some reason, we got lumped with the job of finding out who that is and getting rid of them, and they only gave us 2 days to do it.
So what's so special about this stuff?
Apart from the links between the two planes, I have no idea. It looks pretty.
And you say this stuff's under the ground with the ore?
Yeah, I don't know how much of it there is or where it all is, but there was some down in the caves where they kept me.
Just give me a minute there.
She starts tapping away. She seems something's triggered. Yarla's not daft. She pulls up some data as she's been fixing the computers and fixing the systems on the ship. She's like, I thought it was just a glitch, but take a look at this for a minute. She pulls up a topographical map of the area, and you see the mining operations. You see the ore deposits laid out in that kind of classic horseshoe shape, spreading out like magnetic field lines through the ground, and there are flecks, veins, lines pulled in between the ore deposits. And she's like, well, we hadn't had much to do up here while you guys have been gallivanting around. I noticed my instruments weren't behaving themselves, so I did a couple of scans of the ground around here. And look at this. And she's showing you, layman's terms, kind of gravimetric distortions that her sensors have kind of like. She's trained her sensors to pick out there was something not working about her navigational systems. So she keyed them in to whatever's going on around here, and she's picked up this kind of heat map. And you see that in between each vein of ore, there are these flecks, there are these grooves almost running through the ground. And as she scrolls through what seems to be a series of time-lapse slides, effectively, individual scans she's taken over the past few days while you guys have been here, there is an undeniable pattern. It's almost like there is a... It's almost like those veins, those distortions in space-time and gravitational force are like being sucked up by a hoover in slow motion towards a particular point. You recognise it as you've had all the navigational data shared with you. It's the dig site. The element that's causing this gravitational distortion is being absorbed, pulled through the Earth, slowly but steadily, towards the point of the dig.
So
the point of the glow.
That's not how minerals normally behave, is it, Yarla?
Well, I didn't know it was anything to do with no element or mineral. It was just my instruments were being all screwy, and I decided to look into it. Now you tell me what you're telling me, it makes a bit more sense, to be honest. But yeah, you're right. I don't know how it's moving through the ground like that, but then again, I don't understand how those arachnoids move through the ground like that, so what do I know?
Almost like instead of it being mined away in a traditional sense, it's being siphoned.
Well,
big magnets.
Seems to make sense. As much as anything around this place makes sense.
Staplers. So many magnetic staplers.
Fucking let go of the staplers, people.
It's not even me anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think the others are headed here now, and I think the plan is to go to the dig site anyway. So,
well,
this will be helpful information.
Well, you be careful, darling. If there's something up there that can pull whatever this stuff is straight through the ground for miles, well, I don't know whether I'd be messing with it.
And on that...
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going.
No. That's when you hear the reassuring purr of the ass approaching the rusty Mustang, complete with the rest of your team. There is a... I don't know whether it's an emotional reunion. I don't know how close you guys are yet. But whatever. You meet back up and begin prepping for your journey to the dig site. And that's pretty much where we're going to wrap it up for this week. Next week we will be departing on this next.
I just want to add that upon meeting Dr. Helsig,
oh, of course,
you know the Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine when she has the puppy and she's like, if anything, I've just met this puppy and if anything happens to it, I will kill everyone here and then myself. That is Clara's reaction to Dr. Helsig.
It's nice to meet you too. Where's that hot chocolate? Is there any more hot chocolate?
There's so much hot chocolate. Can we keep him?
Keep me?
Oh yeah, we're definitely keeping.
I am a respected Skitmender of science.
Hey, but like...
You've been rescued by the Vesk Empire. Do not resist.
On that note, our team are reunited at last, with the exception of she, who is maintaining overwatch over the settlement, protecting the civilians, and manning the turrets. Next week, our intrepid heroes will be investigating the dig site. Or is it the site of the ship, according to our reptoid informant? Who knows what they will find there? Who knows what's going on? Why they want this element? What the fuck is going on with the ice elementals? Lots of questions still to be answered. And we still haven't seen from the mercenaries for some time. They're out there. Whose side are they on now? Whom do they serve and why? All this and more will be answered next Monday night here on Starfinder in the Secret Lab with your host, Javen Fox, and his, well, fabulous crew. Thems who make it worth watching in the first place. Thank you for joining us. We're going to roll the credits. Say goodbye to YouTube. Everybody say goodbye to YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And join us live on Monday nights here at 8 PM on Twitch, on the Javen Fox channel. In the meantime, we're going to run the credits. We're going to meet back with chat, and then we're going to work out who to raid and have a little debrief and move on. I'll be back with music tomorrow, so if you kind of bow out early, because I know some of you do that before we raid out, I should be back tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday. You know how you know? You join the Discord. I'll pop the link up while we run the credits. See you in a moment.